Hi everybody, my name is Kevin. I am a fifth year pharmacy student at Northeastern University. Right now I'm a little bit sick, so my voice is a little bit messed up, but I'll do the best that I can to explain a little bit of my background. So like I said, I am a fifth year student. Northeastern's pharmacy program is 6 years long. So in the spring of 2019, so next spring, I will be finishing up my classroom segment of my education before I basically embark on a 1 year rotation schedule, which will involve me being on about 6 different rotation sites. And then I'll graduate in May of 2020. So I'm only actually a few years away from graduation. So a little bit of background about me. I'm originally from Southern California. I've been raised in different parts of Southern California my whole life, and before I went off to Northeastern, actually. So I had previously seen snow on some family vacations, but I never really experienced it. And actually, the first winter that I was here, that was the historic 100-inch winter. So it was a nice introduction. I actually thought that every single winter was going to be like that, and I guess it may be ignorant of me, but I didn't really understand that, and it was a huge mental burden, but next winter was not too bad. So in my time at Northeastern, I have completed 2 different co-ops. The first one I completed was during the summer of 2016, and that one I completed as a pharmacy technician at Dana-Farber Cancer Institute in the Longwood medical area. And over there, I worked inside an IV room, basically preparing chemotherapy drugs for patients. And then the second co-op was a few months later, and I worked at a Walgreens in Brookline. And that one I was again a pharmacy technician, but the roles were very different than the previous job. I worked mostly at the cash register, answered phone calls, processed prescriptions for patients, and yeah, I would say both experiences were very good and very enlightening, and I'm glad to have done my experiences at either of those places. So for me, in terms of my heritage, both my parents were Chinese immigrants who came in the 1990s. And a fun fact for me was actually I was born in Mississippi because that was the only school that my parents were able to attend because of financial constraints. And even though it sounds kind of weird introducing it, I am, in a strange way, a little bit proud of that. I'm the eldest of 3 children, and I have 2 younger brothers. The middle brother is a sophomore at Cornell, so I'm very proud of him. And the youngest is a freshman in college, attending Emory University. So also very proud of him as well. To be honest, I come from a very, very great family. My parents did a great job of instilling family values. So I really look up to them for a lot of guidance, and they're my foundation for a lot of things that I do and a lot of the reasons why I do what I do. In terms of things outside of academic work, I really, really enjoy to exercise and read books and spend time with friends and family. Like, technology has made it very accessible that if I want to, I can always call my friends or my family. And I also have a great set of friends here at Northeastern as well. I think that's definitely something that I've been very fortunate to have. In terms of exercising, I'll lift weights, I'll run, and I also do a sport called Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, which is like a martial art, which is kind of like wrestling. And I actually did wrestle in high school, so that sport has really changed and shaped me, and a lot of who I am can be attributed to wrestling. In terms of books that I did say I like to read books, and in terms of books that I enjoy, like I enjoy books on a lot of different subjects, especially philosophy, fiction, and psychology. Recently, the last few months, I've been really, really into finance books, and one of my favorite books is actually called The Millionaire Next Door by William Danko and Thomas Stanley. And these two people basically profiled through hundreds and hundreds of surveys who the millionaires actually were and the wealthy really were. And they highlighted that millionaires were not really people who had a lot of status artifacts as expected, but rather humble, hardworking, disciplined people. So it gave me a lot of inspiration to show me that I didn't necessarily go along with the crowd to do things to become, I guess, successful. And it really allowed me just to follow my own values. So it made me feel really good reading that. And as a whole, I'm really excited to be in this wellness program. I've heard a lot of great things from people who have been older than me, who have already taken this course. And already by the wellness inventory questionnaire, it's very extensive, and it's already given me quite a bit of feedback that about information I wouldn't have thought about before. So I'm excited to analyze my behavioral patterns to optimize my well-being, and I'm excited just to learn more throughout this course. So thank you.